Welcome back to our first season of Prison Architect, which just so happens to be a Steel and Bastion 1. So the ongoing crisis of taking down these dormitories and changing them to back to cells has obviously been ongoing, which obviously now we've got this section and we'll hopefully get this done in this one here. I'll open these up. Lock open. I want to do, don't I? That would have been the thing of choice there. I could probably leave it like that, but let's just lock these open because obviously we want to get. We haven't got one in here yet, as from last time. So let's go to room. No, let's go to. It'll be indoors, won't it? It certainly will. And we know that this has to be this way, so we'll hold control and click that to make that do its thing and stuff. We want a brick. We want this to be brick walled through here, so at least that way they can get around. Obviously, I've got foundations now. I'm going to need to change. This is just like this is going to be need to have a foundation, so that might stop them from let's say wanting to break out, which is a bit annoying to say the least. Also, this can be bulldozed down, I think. So let's bulldoze this section here up to there. If I'm rightly right. Now, obviously, they're still kicking off, but they're only kicking off up here now, not down in our situation here. Not even got a clue what that is. I think that might be a bit of a foundation. But it will get them to... Go on, guards. Give them a good kicking. I'm going to put him in solitary, because he's been a bad boy. That's obviously now needs to... We need a door in here. So let's get the brick wall in. That should be a foundation. I think that's already got a foundation. Yeah, it's already got a foundation because it would have not worked. In fact, if I do this before anything, I also want to look at the utilities here as well. We've got the wire, but we need to certainly solve that problem. I've got some wires here, but the trouble is it's going the wrong way. So that needs to, I believe, come down. Well, I'll just leave it like that. I think actually it probably comes from here actually, but yeah, because that would be the cell. This would be the cell door, wouldn't it? So let's get objects. No, let's get the doers. The doers. They say they're the top's going this way and the other one's going that way. I'll need to rotate that and put that into there. And that's our section done here. Obviously, Lights need to go in. Other things need to go in. Some logistics need to go in here for obvious reasons. Let's see if we've got the water going. Water. No, we haven't got the water connected. So that'll be connected. That needs to be connected to that. And this, the toilets would be there. Because this is the back wall. Good. I'll get that done as fast as I can. Obviously, that doesn't matter because it's not having any effect on anything. We want objects in the room, so we want a toilet. There we go. Which will be connected to here. We will rotate that one. So it's funny because every time I start to play this, I have to retrain my brain to go back to pressing the R to rotate. Where if we take, let's say, 2-point hospital, it's always the Z and the X, which is always baffled me because most games are, you know, that way inclined. Did I put that round there? No, I didn't, no. Which would be a good idea. I'll get this in. I'm not moving, so I need to get them to start doing the thing and stuff. Not too sure about the laundry, I should say. I think that's quite a lot of, you know, like I said, we could sell this out and then move. We're gonna have to have, I reckon, maybe. Well, this isn't. This year obviously is going to have to potentially change, I think. Although saying that though, that is the walkway, so I may be wrong here. Yeah, it is right. We're gonna need, I reckon, 2 shower sections because there's no way I want them to be walking right the way through there. We again need some sort of foundation so we can put some tiles on here. Because this shower is not big enough for all these, you know, all these. I have noticed, I suppose it's here as well, so I have noticed that there's something I forgot, or I noticed when it comes on the bin. See, this would be, this is the one when it comes to contraband. Recycling, recycle waste inside of dumping it is the garbage. It's good for both the environment and other certain recyclable incentive. I'll put, well, in fact, probably it should be actually on there, but maybe, yeah, maybe it should be on there. And the same here. And we'll get the bin itself. That might be allow them to, you know, pick this stuff up a bit better. How are we doing with the... we've got to be careful here, because if the deliveries get full and it's stuff that we don't need, it's going to cause a problem. Don't even know what that is about. A visitor. Visitor and a visitor. Maybe we only need an ordinary door in there. I don't really know, actually. Although saying that, though, that's a visitor door. And that's not going to work anyway. So I don't really know here. Right, how are we doing with this? Right, they're definitely getting this in anyway. That's good. That should allow me to work out where the... Oh, the power I've already got in this side. Or I'm getting it in this side, I should say. We haven't got all the logistics, the water in there. We only got water in here, which is another concern. So I need to put that in, and I need to put that in. Once I've got this section done, these are actually done, and then I can actually move these the 16 spaces and get some of this. Obviously, I've got no. I mean, this needs to be emptied really, but I've got 85 and I've got 88 spaces, so I've got to turn this off, this dormitory to empty. But we're definitely getting less hassle with them. I'll open, lock open. What is that? Dump that. Lights are in here, lights are in here. That's already done. Apparently he's going to use the toilet there. Bizarre. I clearly could have cut this section off, but it doesn't matter. I'll dismantle that, and we will. No, that's not. We'll bulldoze this here and this here, because we don't really need it, because obviously we're going to have to come round here. I'll set that to lock open. And that to lock open. I'll also now go back and do the brick walls, because we need these in. At least they can get around this by doing this sort of thing. So that's another one. Doesn't seem to be... There seems to be a problem with the water in that one. That's because apparently I have not done that. Dismantle that utility there. Don't need that one. Looks like he's having a pee. Pee Bob. Probably don't need this either, but it's now locked open anyway. Things are, it's progressing. It's hopefully, see, these are the. I was hoping they were going to be used to clean this up. New tab cycle objects. Apparently not. That might be already there. They're kicking off again. Yeah, see, they're both unconscious. That needs to go to the surgery confinement. Or he needs to. And he can go to the surgery confinement as well. Because he was peeing in the thing that he shouldn't be. So we get rid of him anyway. Some things I just don't. It doesn't always connect the things here. Even though I'm sure I put it in. This wants to be dismantled as well. Actually, if we take the water here as a prime example, because I haven't got this in, it's going to have to go to this wall anyway. So I might as well actually put that in. Again, this isn't done. This wall might as well be taken away as well. We'll bulldoze this wall. That should allow me to have the water coming down here and across here, which will also allow the water to come in here, like so. I'm not quite sure. I suppose that's the laundry, which will probably get taken out anyway. It would have been nice to redesign this and have this further down, but in hindsight, it's a bit of a travesty. I can't understand why they're not picking these food trays up and they're leaving them. Is that because there's not enough cooks? Not too sure. It's going okay. The toilet wants to be on this back wall. And this back wall on here anyway. So that's fine. Not too sure about the light source here. But I'll put that in. Because it had a lack of... Alright, so in the essence, this room is done. Which means if I take that, that's that side. And then I'll rotate this. And put it at this side. Just for consistency. Then we'll have a bookshelf. so they can ponder their actions. And then we'll rotate and have a bookshop there. There we go. That's going to be all ready soon. How's our utilities? This can be dismantled. Like so, and so, and so, and so, and so. This obviously has to come through to here, which means this goes here, here, and here. Yeah, I'm semi-happy with that. Delivery... There's still a lot of deliveries. We've got some electrical cable. How many soldiers have we got? Soldiers. How many guards have we got? Obviously, these are already set to a cell. We've got two. We've got one in there, one in there. I think I can empty this. Let's go rooms, let's go empty. They will come out of there, as you can see. This can be lock open. They obviously had the option for a cell. Why are you going on the outside? Oh, you were actually getting on the outside, I suppose. Not too sure if that wire can actually be used again. That I've just dismantled. But it would make sense to. Look at that. I put them straight through. And for some unknown reason, there's a bug in it where it doesn't actually link them up. Oh, no, I know what that is. Yeah, this is this delete bulldozer. This is this delete thing, isn't it? Where if you select a utility and delete it, it unfortunately deletes all the rest of it that's further down under it, which it shouldn't do because I've already selected a certain section, if you like. This has all been achieved. So I think if I put a cell on here, that should allow more. Go back to rooms there. Right, that's done. I'm obviously still waiting for... This is the wrong light for some reason. I don't understand why it does the wrong light. even though I selected light, it may be to do with there was no utility in there, so it chose the other light. Yeah, it's probably how it chooses the light source. I'm going to dismantle that because I don't really need this. Oh, I didn't also put the end on them. They're getting filled up. They've got their cleaning stuff there. The laundry baskets being put together. I'll now do that and get right. Now we should be able to get the right light. Although, see, look, it is. See, this is the right light, but for some reason, it's so that, so that, so that, and so that. I'm going to just put this light in here and see if that does. Toilets are in. If it's going to take a long time, I might as well put the bed in here. And then we'll have the bookshelf. Ah, wait a minute. That is not a foundation. There's an entrance. Well, it's got an entrance. Unless I have to now get rid of all this because this has been built, which wouldn't surprise me in the least. They can't get that because of the doors. So we'll have our jail doors. I'll keep an eye on that because I don't think this is going to work. I need to get rid of this. And I'm going to have to get rid of that. This section here to be able to put a foundation in it. I think. Because this is why that it's not working. It's still doing that stupid light. I don't understand why it's doing this stupid light. Why? Oh, this is the last one, that's why. Yeah, you see, it hasn't got a formation in there, that's why. I need to do the formation to there. Kicking off again. I'm going to dismantle and I'll just dump that, and that, dump that, and dump that. Right, that should now. Well, what I've got here, he needs to be in storage container. Been a bad boy. These it looks slightly tidier, but I don't know whether that's to do with anything that I've done or not. I'll sell that. Close, and I'm waiting for sell that. We now need to bulldoze this. Well, we could just bulldoze that, and I think it will. Escapes today. How did they escape? How did they escape then? Not too sure. Can't see any. Can't see anything though. Get him, boys. Get him. That can be sold. I started with 100,000. I've got, you know, nearly 90 back. I could have sworn I'd put book things in there. Or maybe I didn't put it in this one. Like, that's alright, isn't it? Right, that's in there. They ain't supposed to be in here anyway. I assume they're just because they're going to the toilet. Let's now have this as for me. This. And this. And this. This should now allow me to have the door, which needs to be this way. Yeah, there we go. Even though it was there and I like to put the door in, the formation needs to go over and then the door needs to go on the top of it to acknowledge the fact that that's what it is. I'm now. That one needs to be sold. Dismantle and sell. That room it needs to be emptied like so. Toilet can be done. Need a bookshelf. I know I could move probably that down here and not get rid of it. These are obviously we could use these now, I think. So they're cells. These are obviously cells. I need to open lock. Utilities, water's in. Utilities is all there. It only has to go to there, so that's not too bad. Open lock that. Now we'll go back and go get the beds that we're sorting out. I'll keep it, I should say. And now go back to the bookshelf. Yes, bookshelf. Thank you very much. That should be it. That should... Oh, well, we needed light in here, but let me get this in first. And the light will go to it anyway. Now. I'm going to dismantle all that section. We're obviously having this wall here as our let's dismantle that. That's our walkway. But I'll sort that out in a minute. It's quite a big walk. It's quite a big pathway, but again, this is one less. That's why, because of the way that this is done. In fact, I've goofed up here, haven't I? And this wall here, if we look at this, and then we look at this, it's in the wrong wall. Farmer. I'll put a formation there, and I'll put a formation there. Oh, hell's fire. All this is going to have to be moved. If that's the case, then I'll... a bed. We can move it over. That's really annoying, is that? That's my own stupidity. I think probably what I did was start it on this, and I should have started it from there and moved this way. This is my thing. Why is that door like that then? I'll go back to rooms and I'll empty these out. Oh, come on. Lock it open, lock it open, lock it open, and lock it open. There we go. Oh, that means the also the utilities are going to be in the wrong place. Where's that? that means I better move these out. Dump that, dump that, dump that, and do that. Right, so we know that every one of these needs a wall. Oh no, I just want a wall. Walls. Better go back to there. That means it's this side, so that goes means it's this side, this side, this side, and this side. That's not in. Oh god. That one there. That one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Which means we'll go to this. Get rid of this wall, get rid of this wall, this wall, this wall, and this wall. And get rid of this wall. So that should move all that over. Oh, I'll empty the rooms out of cells as well. It's so they can't there we go. The really annoying thing is the utilities can't move. So because this can't move, I'm gonna have to move the water over. I'm gonna have to dismantle that, dismantle that, dismantle that, and that, as well as this, and this. Then I'm going to have to go to the electric and basically do the same, but that's not the worst because there's only 2 here. Oh, that's really annoying that I goofed that up. Won't be the first time, I guarantee that. Let's go to planning. This is our wall, so I can see it. This is our wall. Sell that. So I need a 3. Which should be this. This here. This here. And this here. So this needs to be dismantled. And walls, we can dip into the walls like this. That gets rid of that. While they're doing the other. Yeah, if it doesn't have a light, it will go for the standing. You know, it doesn't have a electricity. It will go for the standing light. That needs to be lock open. Lock open. That's in the wrong place. Where's that not allowing me to move that one then? That's a bit bizarre. Then we want a brick wall. How are we doing? That's not doing too bad. The wiring is obviously in the wrong place. So we'll need to do this and this. That needs a brick wall. Okay, I'll just dismantle that then. Because that doesn't seem to want to do what I wanted to do. Oh, I know why. Didn't even notice them. That'll now is that going the right way? Yes. Lock open. Lock open. That's going to be a brick. Lock open. Then I'll go back to doing the water. Put that there. That didn't get moved for some reason. Then I'll go back to do the water. This, for some reason, is on there. I would probably would have got rid of that by now. Do that as well. Stop kicking off. Yep, wreck a bit. Wiring's not in there either, I don't think. No, there's no wiring into there. So that needs the wiring. Dismantle this section here. And this section here, this section. No, that's... Yeah, that is right. That section there. Because it's all moving over one, isn't it? Obviously, that cell's now in use. Now, I can't put this cell in use. Well, I can put this one in use. I could open this one. That one would move into here, if I'm right. Yeah. That one would move into there. 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 Bookshelf would be there. There. I think it's faster to do that and then delete them, because obviously you then have to start again. Right, everything as I can see is in on all. Let's go back to rooms again. Let's select those. Right, that's all right. That's now been accomplished, I think. Once I get somebody in there, they'll sort themselves out. This obviously has to be moved over, so we'll do a wall here to here, to here, here. Right, that's now done. This will go to foundation, we'll bulldoze this here, and we'll... Oh, and oh no, I think this is okay. Yeah, this is okay. But this needs to move over one. This needs to move over one. This... Yeah, that would be center, that would be center. Right, brick wall into there. And there. That then should have the formation we want. We haven't got the utilities in yet. Just that. As I say, that's got to go to there, that's got to go to there, that's got to go to there. Oh. Then we're going to do the brick walls here. Not sure why they're not allowing me to do the... Oh no, because that means to move. Probably goof this up now. Oh, hell. I don't like the dismantle and thing. It's always in the right... up there, move that over. Move that over. Move that over. Oh, we're at the end of the video. We're almost there. Obviously, this it's certainly in the next video. Apologies, it's taken this long to sort this out, but you can see why it's a hell of a process to dismantle things. I know I probably could have said, right, get rid of everything and then restart again, but I was trying to save some money. Now I've got back to what money I originally started with, so that's not too bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. We will see you in the next one where we should get all this fixed. All these here, they'll be moved to here, and then we'll get back on track, and then we'll do some more stuff and see if we can work out where we want. I want them all the way around here, and then we'll build the other infrastructure on the outside of it to try and keep it in instead of the other way around. Anyway, take care. Bye for now.